What up, vape heads? Alright, today we're going to be reviewing the KangerTech Subox Mini Starter Kit. KangerTech. I got a guest. It's my cousin Brian. He actually went to the vape shop. He asked me about vaping. Kind of got interested in it a little bit, so I gave him the rundown, and I took him into the vape shop, and he ended up picking up the KangerTech Subox Mini. So I figured I'd get another opinion for you guys for the channel, so stay tuned. We'll get into it. We'll talk about it. We'll throw some opinions out there. Stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So let's dive down dirty into this box, see what it comes with. I'll tell you how it vapes. I'll go ahead and grab my old K-Box, grab that K-Box up there on the shelf, and I'll go ahead and do a side-by-side with the original K-Box. Here, he probably has no idea. Here's one right here. Alright, so we're going to grab the original K-Box, we're going to throw it up side-by-side with the original K-Box, kind of give you the specs on both of them, let you know which one we think is a little bit better. So, alright, this thing, I got it at my local vape shop, High Tide Vapes. You can get these online for a little bit cheaper. You're going to pay a little bit more at a brick and mortar store, but you know, we live in a small fucking town. Being able to buy this shit locally is a very nice convenience for us. So, we are happy to pay a little bit more. Support your local vape shop. Very conveniently and ironically, he's got the white and black one, and I've got the red and black one, so we got both of them. There also is the Subox Nano, which has the nano tanks. They're pink, black, and purple. So if you got a girl that vapes, maybe give her that for Christmas. Okay guys, box. You see me unbox this thing, you see me vape it, but we'll go ahead and show you what it comes with. Slide the sleeve off. It is a magnetic style box, like Kanger always does. They got sturdy ass boxes. You know, their products are always good, so you flip it open. On the top will be the tank and the mod itself, and underneath you get your prime info, your coil, your extra cotton. It comes with a 1.2 coil also for those above mouth to lungers who still are trying to get off the cigarette, still using the pen style vapes. There's an option for those of you who do want to do that. And it comes with your charge cable as well. So, that aside, for a starter, it's a great kit because it's got the 1.2 coils. It comes with the 0.5 coils, and the new vertical 0.5 coils go for, instead of doing the 15 to 30 watts, they go from 15 to 60. So it really broadens the range on the coils, and you don't get them burnt hits after just about 3 or 4 second draws on them. You know, the old coils. The wick holes on them are a lot bigger. They soak in juice a lot faster, and they're vertical. So they just, you know, I kind of think Kanger put the vertical coils in there so people couldn't re-wick the old ones. But you know, that's just me. If I was selling this shit, I'd do the same thing. Okay, so let's get down with it. It's a basic 50 watt mod. This does not have temperature control, anything fancy. But for what it is, it works great. Kanger, you know, they're a front runner for a reason in the vape market. The box itself is very small, fits nice and compact in the hand and in the pocket. Battery door is magnetic. It is very strong. It does not fling off. If you drop it, it might pop off, but, you know, in your pocket, carrying it around, flinging it around, bullshitting with it in your hand, it's not going to go anywhere. It takes an 18650 high drain battery, and it sits in there kind of upside down. There's no spring, but that's better for, you know, no voltage drop. So that is good. The tanks do sit nice and flush here. 510 threaded, spring loaded. This is going to have all your protection, your overcharge protection. It's going to have, you know, your cutoff, all that stuff. So, you know, for newbies, you ain't got to worry about anything. This only goes down to a 0.3 resistance. So, for safety reasons, you do not want to vape a single 18650 battery below 0.3 because it could blow up. Now, it's not going to happen commonly or, you know, very often, but it does happen. You know, your wraps come off your battery, shit happens, and it blows up. You go to fire it, and boom. You know, accidents happen. It's not too often, but for safety reasons, it's just smart not to go below 0.3 on a single 18650. Mech mods included. So for all you guys out there building them below 0.1 resistance builds and fucking bragging about it on Facebook, I'm going to laugh at you when you blow yourself up, or when you get shrapnel in your face for blowing your mod up in your hand. Just saying. You know, stop being stupid and stop trying to show how big your fucking metaphorical vaping dick is by blowing fucking, you know, clouds off a low resistance. You know, it's just not safe. So be smart, okay? You don't want to be the example people use, so don't be like that guy if you're going to vape, you know what I mean? So be smart, okay? Alright, so this is your first vape pen, first vape ever. What do you think as far as, you know, coming into it? Is it good for starters, newbies?
Absolutely. I think it's my favorite. I haven't actually tried it.
See, there you go. So for someone coming into it, never owning a vape pen before, you know, only trying the little e-cigarettes and the, you know, the little vape pens, this is going to be good for newbies. He, you know, went out to the vape shop, was excited to get it, and he's been doing nothing but raving about it since he got it. Yeah, a lot of that's going to be because he's new to vaping and it's exciting, but KangerTech is badass. They make very, very, very sturdy, reliable products. They're probably one of my favorite companies in the vape market. And they get a lot of shit. But you know why they get a lot of shit? They get a lot of shit because there's a lot of people buying their stuff, and there's bound to be defects with more product you sell. So, you know, keep that in mind. If you have a bad experience, you know, they've got great customer service, and they will rectify any issue as long as you don't void their warranties. That being said, you know, the tank, I think this holds, what, like 3.5 mils of juice? Pull the instruction manual out here, look at it. Alright, so the box is going to include the box, the tank, a 0.5 coil, a 1.5, oh, okay, it's not a 1.2 like it used to be, it's a 1.5 coil. It's got the rebuildable with 2 extra coils, one installed in the RVA itself and an extra to put on there. It's got your manual, extra screws, cotton, and the cable. So you can charge this with the cable included, but it is recommended that you take them out and charge them in an external charger just for safety reasons. You know, forbid something goes wrong and your overcharge protection wears out and doesn't work and you leave it on the charger overnight and you wake up to a melted fucking mod, you know? Safety first, people. Be smart with your shit. Okay, this thing is gonna range, I believe from, let's see here. If you guys want the specs for how big it is, just go online. I'll throw a link to their website. You can go check out the length, the width, all that stuff. You always want to prime your coils. Okay, the sub-tank mini. Okay, so the juice capacity in this is 4.5 mils of juice. So this will hold a 10 mil bottle of juice. So it'll last you for at least half a day if you're a heavy vapor. You know, the battery length, if you're using a 2200 minimum mAh battery in here, it's going to last you until you run out of juice. If not, you know, carry another battery with you for swapping. But yeah, these guys have just really upgraded it compared to this K-Box here. It's, you know, it's smaller. It's more pocket sized. It feels better in the hand. The buttons are a little bit better. I like these red plastic rubbery buttons. They're plastic, but they feel kind of rubbery. They don't click or rattle when you shake it. You know, the tank sits completely flush. Now, I prefer my version 1 sub-tank mini over this just because it seems like the airflow is a little bit better. But other than that, this thing is just like the other one, and I like the new coils better inside of it. So this is definitely going to be a great starter kit. So for all you people looking to upgrade to, you know, off the pens or the e-cigarettes, this is going to be a good option because it's going to offer that pen-style vape, and then when you're ready to upgrade, you can get those 0.5 coils and take that leap into sub-ohm vaping and start blowing some huge clouds. So definitely worth it. You heard it from him. You know, it's, you know, he's a new vapor, first kit, and he's enjoying the shit out of it. So, you know, the only drawbacks I'm going to have to say is that 50 watt limitation. But, you know, for a single battery mod, you can't really complain. The fact that these guys let you change out the batteries and don't do the LiPo internal batteries just makes the life, you know, for these a lot longer. Because, you know, once a LiPo dies, unless you're going to pay a lot of money to dive into it and have somebody fix it, then, you know, it's just, you have to replace the whole mod. So you do not have to do that with this, and that just makes it that much better. You know, I'll give you some vapes off of it. I'll go ahead and I'll take it down to like a 20 watt vape, and then I'll show you what it can do full power on that 50 watt vape. And if you want to know more about the tank, just watch my sub-tank mini review, and it'll pretty much dive into everything about this tank, the airflow settings, everything like that. I'm not going to get into it because I've already talked about it. But, you know, there's a 20 watt vape, and let's go ahead and take it up to the full 50, and I'll show you what this thing can really do. Keep in mind the coils in this can actually handle 60 watts, but you're probably going to have to do shorter draws so you don't get burnt hits. But at full 50 watts, I can draw on this for about 5-6 seconds, get a lot of vapor, and not have to worry about a burnt hit like I used to with my old coils. So as you can see, this thing can chuck it with the best of them. You know, it's not going to be like a dripper. You can't blow clouds, but you are going to get decent vapor production for what this does. For the price, you know, these things online right now are running 60, 70 bucks. Definitely worth the money. So go check them out. If, you know, you got an old lady, they got the pink, purple, and black sub-tank nanos. They come with the sub-tank nano. It's a good setup for the ladies. So, you know, or if you even want the nano version, there is a black one for the guys. So check it out. We'll throw links down here to where you can get one of these things, probably at a decent price. I'll go ahead and surf around and look and see where I can find something for you guys. But, you know, KangerTech did it again. They're hitting the road. They're making great products. The Subox Mini is definitely something. If I didn't own a vape pen, I would go out to the store and buy one. You know, definitely. Definitely a great mod. Definitely a great tank, a great combo, and just an all-around good starter kit for newbies. So, that's what you're looking for as a newbie. This is definitely something that's worth checking out. So, KangerTech, good job. Thank you again, High Tide Vapes. This is where we got these at our local vape shop. Thanks, Dave and Suzanne. Shout out to you guys. You guys run an awesome shop, and we love you there. So we'll give you one for the road, and we're out of here, guys.